Just like where you and I live, there are especially many trees on Sodor. Tall, small, thick, thin, and yes, even Christmas trees. Thomas trundled into Nafford Station. The decorations glittered just as brightly as he felt.
Hello, Rainbow Dash.
Hey, Thomas. Dowager Hat is talking to the Diesels.
Now very curious, Thomas rolled up close to listen. Dowager Hat was announcing to the Diesels that she will come over to their diesel works to see their Christmas tree at tea time.
Make sure you find one that's the tallest and grandest,
she said. The Diesels were delighted, but Thomas didn't share the same enthusiasm. In fact, he grew very jealous.
What about the Steamworks? We should have the tallest and grandest Christmas tree.
What's that?
Speak up, Thomas.
I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Perhaps we can find a tall and grand Christmas tree for the Steamworks as well.
Dowager Hat beamed.
What japes! A competition!
She whooped.
I shall be the judge.
Tensions of brimmed confidence were high at the Steamworks. Thomas was boasting proudly and endlessly all about the organized preparations to anyone in particular who could hear him.
It's a competition, fellas.
And Thomas is gonna win.
Just before Thomas could boast anymore, all of a sudden there was loud hooting from outside of the Steamworks. As Thomas peeked out to investigate, standing right in front of him like an angry mob was Diesel along with Den and Dart. Needless to say, they were looking very cross and very grim.
We'll find the grandest and tallest tree.
We'll win and you'll lose.
We know that, you see.
They all jeered.
No, you won't. Thomas knows where to find grand trees.
And I'll puff there first.
And he set off immediately to begin his tree hunt. Arrived at Maithwaite, the engine saw 2 trees just placed and standing side by side.
Ours
Piped up Dart.
is the grandest tree. Glossy, bushy, and bold.
Thomas, scoffing, did not agree. He had his own opinions in mind.
The trees are both grand, but they're not tall at all.
What are you saying, Thomas? They look okay to me.
They're short and they're stumpy. I know where to find tall trees.
Okay, Thomas. Let's go find them.
As they reached Marin, Den noticed another pair of trees standing and grinned.
Our tree is the tallest.
He drawled. But once again, Thomas did not agree.
The trees are both tall, but they're not grand at all. They're weak and they're wobbly.
He complained.
Thomas knows where to find trees that are tall and grand.
And I'll race there first.
Thomas and the Diesels rolled straight into the Misty Island tunnel. This, Thomas thought, would be his last chance.
I'll find the grandest and tallest tree. I'll win and they'll lose. That's how it'll be.
The engines all halted at the Misty Island logging station. And there were the logging locos. Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand were happy to see Thomas again, and also surprised and eager to please their new visitors.
Good to see you. Oh, what can we do for you?
The twins chimed at once.
I'm looking for the grandest and tallest Christmas tree.
So are we.
Dash and Bash thought for a moment until they finally came up with a suggestion.
Then maybe we should find 2 trees.
That's right.
Agreed Ferdinand. And almost immediately, the locos puffed away. It took quite a while, But at long last, the locals found the trees the contending engines had in mind.
They're grand.
And tallest Christmas tree.
That's right!
The locals chorused.
And I'll be first back to down your hat to win the competition,
boasted Thomas. In no time at all, the trees were placed on 2 flatbeds and were hitched up to both Diesel and Thomas. Then at once, all 4 engines went on their way back to Sodor. They were just coming out of the tunnel when there was a whistle blaring in the distance. Gordon was approaching with the express, and what happened next, no one knows. Gordon said the points to the main line were set wrong. Thomas said Gordon hadn't been paying attention. Anyhow, the most unfortunate disaster was unavoidable. As Gordon came closer and closer, the 4 engines stopped quickly. The jolts caused the straps on Thomas and Diesel's flatbeds to snap off, and their trees fell onto their tracks. Thomas, without thinking, reversed quickly and rolled over his tree. He bumped right in front of Diesel and made him also crush his own tree.
Trembling tracks.
Cinders and ashes. We squashed our trees. Now there can't be a competition, and it's all my fault.
Dowager Hat will be waiting.
Diesel gulped. Thomas gulped too.
You're right, Diesel. Puff back, Gordon. We must hurry.
Very well,
muttered Gordon as he rumbled away. So together, in defeat, all the engines went back down the line, without their precious loads. The diesel works was very close to being perfectly decorated, but everyone ended up most surprised when Thomas and the diesels came in with nothing but 2 bare flatbeds.
where are your trees?
Thomas trembled and explained the whole mishap.
I wanted to win the competition, so I raced and I rolled too fast and too far, and I squashed both of our trees.
Dear, oh dear, Thomas, what to do?
Dowager Hat moped. Thomas looked back at the diesels, and seeing they were just as downcast as he was, he finally realized right then and there that he had been playing too unfairly throughout the entire thing. So he made a plan on how to make things right.
Ma'am, I will be back in a huff and a puff. Will you wait here, please?
Very well, Thomas, I will.
About an hour later, Thomas returned to Misty Island, and there Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand quickly found another fresh tree.
This is the grandest and tallest Christmas tree ever.
The twins chimed. Thomas was most pleased.
And it's the best of all for the diesel works.
And just right after the tree was loaded, Thomas scampered his way right back to the diesel works.
I'll tell all my friends to help right away. Together, we'll make this the best diesel day.
Den, Dart, and Diesel goggled in awe at the great sight of Thomas's magnificent tree standing right in front of them.
That's the tallest
And grandest tree we've ever seen.
They all said. One by one, his friends brought all sorts of decorations for the tree. Lights, ribbons, baubles, and bells. It took a while, but at long last, the tree was ready, with especially a positive result from its judge.
What fun! What a magnificent tree!
Happy Christmas holidays, Diesels!
There was a terrific noise from everyone's happy seasonal greeting. Even Devious Diesel had to make a smile.